It's videoing. You're videoing it now.
Okay, I'm not doing the board, cutting the bread, cubing the bread up. Dumping it all up here until I get it all cubed. Okay, you can shut it off.
Okay. Is that white bread? American bread?
Yes.
And how many loaves did you put in?
Well, this is one loaf, but I'm going to put another loaf in.
Okay.
And when I get put the other ingredients in, we'll tape it.
Well, it's videoing now.
Well,
You
can
hit.
shut it off.
Okay. You hit video.
Bread in the pan,
Okay.
cubed. Usually I use bigger tomatoes, and I scoop the inside of them out,
And there's peppers in there too.
and I put it in the stuffing. I'll cut them up after I scoop them out, because I'm going to
Okay.
stuff these tomatoes. I'm going to show you the pepper too. Now these are the peppers. I cut the ends off, and I use the ends. I put the ends in the stuffing too. It's a vegetable stuffing.
Don't waste anything.
And I take this out.
That's a big pepper.
All right, now I'm going to do all the peppers and all the tomatoes.
Okay.
Shut it off.
Okay. All right. Right now. Go ahead.
The ends of the pepper to add them to the stuffing, because they add flavor with the tomatoes in the stuffing. I'll just dice them.
You want me to get
And then after, I'm going to do this to all the peppers and tomatoes. You see the tomatoes I made so that I could stuff them. Usually I get the bigger tomatoes, but I don't know what made me get plum tomatoes. I should have got the other ones. Okay, now the eggplant that I had
let me see.
on the stove, I'm going to put in this with the bread stuffing.
And this is different from chicken stuffing.
Oh, this is different than other stuffing. This is vegetable stuffing for vegetables, peppers, and tomatoes. Okay, I'm going to keep.
And you're gonna put that
I'm
on.
going to keep cutting the tomatoes and peppers.
Okay.
Should be something if none of that came out. That's all right. You can shut it off.
Well, you know what?
Rice to the bread stuffing. There's bread, eggplant, peppers, and tomato in there. And we're going to put some rice.
2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder.
Okay, that's about it. We don't want too
Oh, I
much.
thought you wanted it all.
Yeah.
Oh, I would. Okay.
Given his mental state at the time of the shooting.
You want this to turn it?
We had an examine.
I'll finish cutting the tomatoes and peppers. Putting frozen basil in. Usually
Fresh basil
I put fresh basil in.
that you
But
grew.
I'm putting frozen basil in.
Is that the basil you grew?
Yeah, this is the basil I grew, and basil makes it delicious. Enough basil.
Wow, you got a froze a lot. Your plants.
Okay, I could always add some more if I wanted to.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Hit the. Oh, sorry. Hit the black button because I can't. I have this in my hand. Oh, wait.
Did I hit it? I have rice, breadcrumbs, tomatoes, the inside of tomatoes, chopped pepper, eggplant, eggs, And I'm going to put some Romano cheese, garlic powder, and make sure it has a lot of basil. And there's rice in there. So rice, breadcrumbs, tomato, so I fried I stuffed the peppers and tomatoes, and I'm going to put them on. I'm going to sear them shut. Then I'll put them in the oven at 350 until they're cooked. So let me see if this pan is hot enough. Okay, let's see. Sear this one tomato. The pan isn't quite hot enough, but I like it nice and hot. And sear that shut, and then I'll put it back in the pan. So I'm searing the tops of the tomatoes shut, and then I put them in a pan to put in the oven. Next I'm going to sear the peppers and then put them in the oven. The peppers and tomatoes are stuffed, and I'm going to wrap them with aluminum foil and cook them in the oven. And then I'll take the foil off to make sure they brown. Hopefully they'll come out good.